What's up, everybody? Brett here. We're back today playing some more Battle Brothers. Not quite picking up where we left off last time. I want to say we were still down at Caracan, and I decided to, you know what? I've done this a few times in some of my other series when I feel like the last thing I want to do is spend like another half hour with you guys taking fights we know we can win, exploring locations we've already explored. And as long as no good events happen, I'm happy just to sort of push us ahead a little bit. I've taken 3 battles, 1 quest. We're about to turn in something here, drive off the nomads. It was a pretty easy battle. What did you guys miss? Well, the first thing, I think Ozymandias had a romantic tryst with a farmer's daughter. That was pretty funny. But that's a pretty common little event that happened, so you didn't miss much. The big thing was we picked up a few levels. The leveling path, not weird. There's really nothing here to really shout out, other than the fact that I got a chance off camera to play with the handgun. And I have to say I like it. Some of my thoughts, though. I think that if you're going to play with the handgun, and then in future playthroughs, we're definitely gonna plot this out ahead of time in a more precise fashion. Oz is a pretty good he's a good bro for what he is, right? For an indebted, to have 2 stars in range, for us to be able to make him somewhat useful, has been amazing for this playthrough. However, if you are going to make a handgun guy, I think there's certain other perks that are going to become absolutely necessary or really, really good. So something like crippling strikes. What I'm thinking about specifically are on-hit effects. Crippling strikes, the ability to cause injury at 33% of a greater rate. You've got overwhelm, so that means you need to have high initiative, which Oz unfortunately doesn't have. You want to be able to go first, smack people, stack a huge amount of units with overwhelm, and then also something like fearsome, which I think I'm actually going to get, which can trigger resolve penalties. So all of these different types of on-hit effects, very important, I feel like, for the handgun to be at its maximum effectiveness. His level that we last took off camera, I went ahead and went with crossbow and firearms mastery. And let's see, master crossbows and firearms and learn where to aim best. Skills build up 25% less fatigue. So he's going to be a more proficient shooter of the handgun. And then at the bottom here it says handguns now require 6 action points to reload and can be fired every turn instead of every other turn. Very cool. And I of course picked up 2 powder bags to go with that. We're still rocking these war sights, even though we have some other powerful stuff in our inventory like the long axe. But we're going to sell off some of our loot here at Hikmah and see what type of contract they have for me here. Hopefully something good. I don't actually know. Alright, they no longer have ambush trade routes. Fine. There's a contract here, a 3 skull. Malik al-Zahir, the Grand Vizier, is nowhere to be seen. Instead, a man in clerical colors approaches with a lieutenant general at his side. They state that a contingent of northern soldiers is approaching the Oracle with the aim to take it wholly for the north. With the city-state soldiers elsewhere, they will have to lean on you to hurry to the location and defend it. Their heavy-handed manner of speaking combined with a hint of anxiety no doubt makes this a potentially pocket-deepening payday. I would love to try. We're of course going to milk this for all it's worth. And that's a lot of crowns. So let's accept. I accept this contract. However, let's see. Where do you want me to go? All the way back over here by Caracan. I don't hate it. Alright, Mudun doesn't have a cut anymore. You're welcome to read that, but we've had this exact message, I think, 3 times now. Let's go here. I'm curious. I want to explore this region. I'm curious if there's another area for us to cross. Like if there's another little land bridge like this one. It wouldn't surprise me if there wasn't. I feel like, in fact, there may not be. We're rocking over 10k crowns. Could have hung around here at Hikmah for a little while to see what we could buy. I'm more interested in seeing what's at Caracan. Caracan has been a place for us traditionally where the prices are good. They have lots of recruitable units. If we get there during the day, perhaps we can take a quick arena battle before we have to come over here and do that. Just need a little bit of time to heal. Not much. We can get some more provisions as well. I think we should stock up at Karakan, and we should also do the arena. We still have some minor injuries. Like some forces converging here. Let's get in there right away. There we go. Okay. Check the hires as we do. Nomads, what are you? A peddler? Is that a new background? I feel like I don't recognize the peddler, but that could just be because I don't pay attention to such normally terrible type backgrounds. There's lots of fire pots here. I'm thinking this might be a battle where we use some fire pots. If it's a 3-skull contract, I have to imagine it's going to be a pretty tough one. And we may need the aid of all the fire we can get. Sell. Get rid of one of those. We're sitting pretty. We're going to have to walk all the way back there at some point. We need to keep that in mind. If I go on a wild spending spree, I need to be able to get back. I'm contracted to do other work. That makes sense. They have a good harvest, so this should be a good time for us to buy. Oh, look how low the prices are. Ooh, we should buy all this. But the nearest northern place to trade hates us. So it's a little bit of a toss-up there. But yeah, the prices on tools are excellent. The prices on food are incredible. 8 days worth of food. Let's get up to 9 days. Let's get up to 10. Can we get up to 11? We can. No reason not to. I'm going to also buy a stack of medical supplies. I feel like we've been a bit low in that department for a while. That was 100. 120. Let's do it. We're going to max out. This is a good investment. Sell that. We'll sell that. Sell that. Okay. All good stuff we just did. I mean, we probably don't need more ammo here. The spices are so well priced. I feel like we have to buy them and just hold them. This is all going to make us a fortune eventually. We're going to go to the north at some point. We're not going to get a better chance than that to stock up. And it'll feel like a great payday whenever we finally sell them off. Alright, that's an investment. I'm happy about it. Let's go ahead and get this done. Hopefully we can get it done. I have some level of confidence in our brothers, but I also feel like I wish they were a little bit... We're a little bit outside of my comfort zone in terms of like our composition. I would love to have more ranged units. I think that's what our build is kind of missing. The Oracle isn't as you last remember it. Many of the faithful have departed, and the drums of war have come to the ancient temple's doorstep. Not that it matters. You no visions to seek here, no dreams to unwind, only nightmares to provide your enemies. We'll set up camp here. You believe you have made a modest defense out of what position the Oracle can give. With what little time remains, there's probably at least one serious task you can set the Glorious Three to completing. It's just a question of what exactly would suit the company best. Wow. Palisades would definitely suit us, depending on how many ranged units they bring into the next battle. But having the extra defenses could be useful. Search the grounds for anything that could be used to us. I don't know what that means. I'm trying to think. I don't know. Maybe they give me a bunch of, like, grenades or something. Interesting. Recruit some of the faithful to help us. I mean, if they just throw in a bunch of guys in front of us to help me fight, that could be very good. Like, this will always be good. This will always be good, and I don't know what this is. Let's see about recruiting some of the faithful to help us. What few faithful still linger around the Oracle must be the most fervid and zealous. Being that you are here representing the South, you have the men pick out a few followers of the Guilder and ask that they fight for their god. It is a convenient recruiting tool if ever there was one, and they are quick to arm themselves and undergo the shortest of training. You can only hope they are of any use in the actual battle to come. Yeah, who knows, but they'll probably be, you know, they'll be able to... Wow, we ate through our provisions fast. They'll probably be able to take a couple hits for us. The Northerners appear, but it is not in full force, and nor is it necessarily just their scouts. It seems they have spent little time keeping cohesion, and have instead spread themselves out on the approach. If you were to sally forth and attack now, you'd likely catch them in their drawers down. Yeah, because I didn't build palisades, let's sally forth and fight them. Good call. The words of Sir Asgot Redshield follow your order. Set to a fast pace, the Glorious Three sets out to catch the Northerners before they muster their full strength. You cross the field and before you know it, are upon them. They're still offloading gear and equipment, and at the very sight of you, a few camp followers up and run for their lives. The rest of their soldiers hurry to collect their weapons. Just when you think you have the upper hand, another contingent arrives from the side. Farkin' hell, that's nearly the whole lot of them. Sir Asgot Redshield says, the defenses are too far, the enemy is too close. There's only one place to go now. You raise your sword and ready them in to charge. We'll fight our way out of this. Alright, well, we were expecting a bit smaller of a force, apparently. And they gave me trash. Wow, give me the Palisades any day. They're not a huge force that we're fighting. I'm hoping that... I don't know what they'll do. We'll see, I guess. Yeah, get on that high ground. That'll help you. I've got a falcon. I can reveal their position if they don't want to step forward. Oh, man, you done messed up, son. Ah! My bravado was pointless. They've got a lot of footmen. Let's wait. Sure, some people will step in closer here. Nice. Good hit. Okay, so we can hit 1, 2, 3, 4 of them. Nice. So we hit 3 of them for pretty decent damage. Let's reload. Handgun, guys. Don't sleep on it. From the high ground, it definitely had a little bit of an advantage. Here comes the bill hooks. They've got 3 of those. See if we can't put some pain on this guy. They're not wearing helmets. So the thing about footmen is you got to kill some of them before they lockstep with each other. Because once these guys start shield walling every turn, you're just going to get frustrated. And you're not going to be able to do anything. Alright, they have some crossbowmen. No heavy crossbows for us to take. They still have 1 hidden opponent. We'll have to see what that is. Come on, citizens. Okay, just a bannerman. Let's get in the back there. I'm tempted to drop a dog, and I think I will. He might take a hell of a lot of damage for us. Which is why I'm tempted. If he takes 1 bill hook, or like 1 or 2 attacks, it'll be worth the money we've spent on him. I'm also going to drop this dog here, because, yeah, that's exactly what I was hoping he would do. He's going to shut down this Arbalister. Alright, let's see what happens here. So good. I could step in, or I can just get in the back line even more and just ruin their lives. Some of these guys aren't even armed. That's so pitiful. Go for the line shot. Step in, freak them out. We'll take those 44s. Alright, went for the parry. Not super threatening. I feel like we're going to lose both our dogs here, but if we come out of this relatively unscathed, it'll be more than worth it. And they're trying to defend back here. I'll just wait. I feel like something's going to open up in this position. Yeah, and down goes the dog. It'll make them a little bit confident, which of course I don't like. This is annoying. I need this to like go away so I can actually see what I'm hitting. But this seems good to me. I'm hitting 4 guys. Barrage is the achievement we just unlocked. And I can shoot again. Now this has a risk of hitting my dog. Yeah, we'll take it. I don't like doing it. Probably just going to kill my dog, but instead I kill him. So 2 kills on Oz. Feels good, man. We took a risk. I'm sorry to my good boy for that, but like you gotta do what you gotta do in these tougher fights. We would love to get some of these bill hooks. I know they've been nerfed to some degree, but they still gotta be perhaps better than the war scythes. Get in there and crush them. There we go. And that's a bill hook. Our boy Tamim doesn't have his rotation yet. I'm going to footwork to here. That's going to free up space for him in the front line and also help us to shut down this Billman. Good hit. And a stun to boot. That's right. We got to name Tamim. I don't think I have any name suggestions yet. Good job, dog. Nice. Very nice. Getting some overwhelm on him is good. These citizens, I don't even know what they're doing, y'all. I wonder if there's more fighting to be done after this. It kind of said this was the whole force. Yes, line up, please. Ooh, that guy's dead. Alright, and now it's getting a little bit harder to find targets. Good decapitation. We'll wait. Nice, I'll take a quality miss. Very good. I'm checking my turn order to make sure I'm not getting in anyone's way. Good hits. Loving it. This is not really one of those scenarios where these guys, these citizens are going to take my kill. They just don't do any damage. Locking down these arbalisters relatively quickly was very effective this battle. And I think we're just going to go ahead and smash them here. Maybe at some point during like a lull in a battle or an event or something while I'm reading, I'll just try and like sneakily... Yeah, that's not good. I'll sneakily look up some of the... see if there's another name that's been posted. I didn't see one. Alright, we're going to rotate you out of here, buddy. Let's pull out the War Scythe. We'll go for the single target attack. And down we go. That ended up being pretty flawless. And for our trouble, we get 3 bill hooks. And only one of the good helmets. But we did get a male hauberk as well. Anything else? Is my eyes just skimming over stuff? I mean, kite shields and heater shields galore. Some male shirts, which are better than some of what we're wearing. So we're happy to see those. You finish off the last of the soldiers, the look of surprise still grimly shaped across their faces. Captain, got the rest coming. Ozymandias the wolf says, returning from a quick gaze of the horizon. Nodding, you order the men to get ready. This time the northerners are making an approach in good formation, though it briefly wavers at the sight of you and the dead littered about your feet. Their banner rises into the sky and the northerners are revivified, charging forth with anger and energy. You look down at Ozymandias the wolf and brush a piece of organ off his shoulder. When he looks back at you, simply smile. The fun's here, you should look nice for it. Rally, get ready. Ah, so we don't get a break. Well, that makes the fact that that fight was a little bit easier, more understanding, because taking any fight in this game back-to-back like this is very difficult. They now have 18 men. We did only lose 1 citizen, and at least these citizens now are somewhat armed. Him jumping forward like this sort of screws us up. I don't want them congregating here. I want them stepping as far forward as possible so that I can get the initial attacks. One of the best things that happened to us last battle was that we were able to get some early picks and start some chain routing. I saw a pole hammer there. More bill hooks on guys not wearing helmets. Ooh. Ha! Well, I tried. I thought that was going to be pretty epic, but instead we hit 1 dude. Asgot's got rotation. We can get him out of there. It's like the story of my life. I thought it was going to be epic, but it wasn't. I could step in and do some attacking. I think what I'm going to do instead is just keep waiting. Our brothers down here can step forward because they're definitely congregating in the north. Oh, he's behind a cactus. Are you serious? This one little cactus here is messing me up. It's nighttime, which is also messing us up. Alright, let's get him out of there. We'll shield wall. Step forward here. Step forward here. Step forward there. That's dangerous. I think we'll chill. This has become kind of awkward, but I think we're okay. Good hit on their Arbalister. Piercing his hand. It's nighttime, so, I mean, that cuts both ways. Their effectiveness in dealing with us. Applying Overwhelm to him was still worth it. Because he's in range to do some damage. Ah, they have an Arbalister down here, too. Okay. Very disjointed battle at this point. I need them to engage, though. They're playing too many footsies. Alright, let's go for this line shot. And we nail both of them. I'm so happy that that Striker's doing so well. He's landing a lot of his shots. We're going to support here. Because once we cut into this, we're in it, guys. We're in the cookie jar. We're going to wait because I'd rather have Grand Losers step in. Nice. We're going to hit 4 of them again. Ah, we whiff. Good hit. Ah, they have Sir Humbert. Okay. I mean, he's a gentleman of distinction. Currently rocking some sick armor. That looks like a noble sword to me. Honestly, I think the War Scythe might be better. I just don't know if I reloaded already. I don't like Kane's positioning. Yeah, I'm hoping they miss a few attacks for him. Just do me a solid. Miss a few attacks. Ah, there's the heavy crossbow. Check this out. No more heavy crossbow. Get in there. Brown is made for this type of moment. His job is to take these hits. I'm anticipating the citizen gets wrecked. And then we step in. Hoping to get a line shot here. Would be nice if he hit something. We probably should have just switched out to the War Scythe. This one little cactus is messing up like so much for us. That was a good hit. Because we can't reload this turn, I'm just going to whip out the War Scythe. And we're going to try and get him into the back. Yeah, this guy we knew was going to die. Tamim's going to step in. I was going to say, and hopefully he gets that kill. Alright, this hits. Hell yeah. There we go. And now we've got their best Arbalister fighting a dude with a greatsword. We might be missing out on a little DPS taking swings at him when we could do line shots here. Yeah, I'm a little worried about Kane. But we're in the cookie jar now. Okay, I saw that and I was like, oh my god, am I getting wrecked? Oh no, Tamim. He's got to get out of there. Sir Humbert's going to ruin his life. We're going to rotate. Doesn't feel great, but I think it's what we have to do. Rotate. Oh, did I rotate the wrong guy? I meant to rotate Tanim. Okay, it's still okay. This is probably even better. and we'll shield wall here. And then now, since they stepped in this formation, we can go for a swing. Perfect. Let's get a few more kills. Let's start this chain route. Getting that kill would have been solid. Which is why I got greedy and went for it. Step forward here. The closer we are, the better our chances to hit with the handgun. We want to be like right in their faces basically when we shoot it. I could also footwork here and get out of this position again. And I think I will. There's no space to drop a dog, or I would. Damn, we didn't get the last hit. If we could just get through this turn without taking too much damage, life is going to be beautiful. Because we're going to kill a lot of them this turn. I'm happy to take this shot just because of the overwhelm. Oh, Tamim needs to get the hell out of there. I thought he was safer than he is. But they landed that shot. Okay, good hit. Alright, a conscript goes down, which is kind of bad. It's bad for us because it's going to help their morale. Oh, this is bad. I have no clear shot. We'll pass. We miss our split. Come on, Kane. Kane's in trouble. They're just hyper-focusing him. We gotta get these kills. We gotta get these dudes off of him. And Stryker can sort of duel this dude. Take the 30 there. Alright, Tamim. That's good. We want him to do that. And because that guy is gone, we can... Oh, that's a cactus right there. Damn it. Yeah. We're trying to find a position to make the handgun good. If we can't shoot it next turn, we'll probably switch to our war scythe. That guy had to go. Alright, what can we hit now? 50%, 55%. Miss all three. Come on, Kane. I'm gonna drop a dog and see where it goes. Okay, it's going to flank. Kane is in super trouble. We gotta rotate him out if we can. I don't know if we're gonna get to, though. Yeah. We've gotta rotate him. I don't... Hold on. Let's take a look at Mudun. Does Mudun have rotate yet? He does. So we'll be able to rotate with him. So we can take this shot. Yeah, if I footwork into here, I can't do anything. We're locked into hitting this guy, and he's just kind of blocking everything. Good hits. And because we're a cleaver master, he's going to bleed out pretty damn soon. Our stacks of overwhelm did not avail us there. Man, we hit him in the head, unfortunately. You do what you got to do, Tamim. We've got a couple awkward fights going on right now, but this is definitely a winnable situation. Yeah. Make them get rid of you, you know? Oh, Kane almost got wrecked there. Run, Kane. And instead of switching, because it's nighttime, guys. If it wasn't nighttime, I think we'd be hitting a hell of a lot more shots. Let's get in there. Let's drop a dog as well. It'll freak him out, maybe. It'll take some of the pressure off. Maybe some of these bill hooks go his way instead of ours. Like that. Yeah, poor doggo. But he took a lot of hits for us. He took a lot of damage. About to say, we can probably kill that guy. Take a step down. Take a step down. Yeah, we're shield walling here, but this guy's not even attacking us. Not even attacking Brown. We tried to kill him, and we missed, but he bled out. Alright, and now we've got him gone. That's very good. This is our last little bastion of annoyance. I'm going to taunt him, because Striker needs to not take any more damage. They have no zone of control. These Arbalisters, that is. It's one footman still in pristine condition. Yeah, whatever. Just keep running backwards. We're not going to need him. Wow, they're running. I'd love to get this knight stuff. Not gonna lie. Expected that. Now I was hoping the dog might go and attack the guys who are running away. There we go. Taunt doing its job. One of these days, Striker will hit him. Striker should not be in danger of dying from this engagement. He's very confident, but we're going to get a full surround. The other guy is exhausted, too. Are you guys coming back? They're not. Alright, we finally hit him with the War Scythe. Would love it if my dogs didn't die. And we one-shot him, and we get the Noble Sword, too. Excellent. Kind of an unexpected pickup, but I'm happy to see it. I should have jumped one less tile and dropped the dog. That would have been a better move. And now that he's freaking out, he's super done. I don't know if we'll be able to catch those other guys. Our dogs will chase. The cat will mew and the dog will have his day, as they say. Yeah, it's over. We're not going to chase them. They're probably standing right off the edge of the map. We've got plenty of levels. For our trouble, 2 more bill hooks, a pole hammer. We got the helmet, the decorated full helm. That's a sweet pickup. Really cool. Oh man, look at our inventory. We know we want that. Bill hooks, pole hammers, y'all get in there. Alright, and we're full. But we've got quivers and junk that we can get rid of. Probably plenty of other stuff too. Yeah, let's get the falchion, let's get the maces. Crossbows can get in there, it's pretty valuable. These shields, I think, are worth more than certain other things, right? Anything else? What else is, like, obviously trash? This would be a good time to increase the size of our our wagon. Yeah, I mean, I don't see anything else that I can just throw away. We've got all the good stuff. I'd like to get the tools. I'd like to get this dagger, these shields. It's all good, but I think we're okay. I mean, this is a couple hundred crowns we're leaving on the table. The last living northerner is on the ground, a wound in his chest, blood about the ground. He's got a long look in his eyes and breathes calmly and with a sense that this is the end of things. You take out your sword, but he holds out his hand, not for mercy, but for a moment. No need for that. I can see it already. It goes, and it goes. Don't know why I cared so much. He slumps over and his hand tenses and falls from his chest. Brown the bear prods the corpse, then loots it. You sheathe your sword and tell the men to ready for a return to the vizier. Well done, y'all. We did it. We really did it. That was an excellent series of fights. We have tons of stuff here in need of repair. Arming swords are quite valuable. I'm glad we bought all those tools. Some of this stuff we don't even need to repair because we're just going to equip it. This helmet, though. Wow, who do we give that to? I feel like it's such a cool helmet. I kind of want to give it to Sir Asgot, but he's already got a much better helmet. I mean, it makes sense to give it to our Gladiator bros. Someone like Striker, you know? But let's give it to... No. Huh. Yeah, it just makes sense. Let's give it to Striker. Just a wild-looking helmet. And with that, I mean, our front line's pretty well served. We can repair this. We've got more mail that we can make use of now. Like this mail hauberk here. That's an upgrade for Tamim. All of these mail shirts here are going to be upgrades. Anyone I'm forgetting? This is a 130. But it's got an attachment. Yeah, I think that's it for now. Whew, what a fight. Let's head back. We can do our levels in a second. Let's sell our stuff. I know we're going to make a fortune, so I'm tempted to just go ahead and upgrade my donkey cart right now. We've almost got the next tier there. Let's do it, though. I'm going to upgrade it. 27 more inventory slots. It's something that you got to do eventually, and now we've got a wagon. Or a cart, right? But that's great. We're down to 1,240 crowns. Not so great, but we're going to make a fortune selling all of our goods here. Now, okay, we should take a second and compare billhooks to war scythes. 55 to 85 damage, first relevant. So same exact damage. Interesting. 30 to 104 effectiveness versus armor. So it's got a significant amount more effectiveness versus armor and a 5% chance to hit someone in the head, which this does not have. And it's 2 lighter. It also has way more durability, which isn't probably relevant. Man, do we go for the billhooks? I mean, that's a legit question. The war scythes didn't show their value there too much because we were really using our range tools there. But the AoE on the war scythe is so good. It's just the billhook's not quite the powerhouse weapon it once was. And I kind of like the war scythes. I don't know what you guys' opinions are on that. I would be interested to know. I'm checking brothers right now for daggers. The noble sword on Brown. Finally, he gets a weapon worthy of his prowess. And happy to have the extra slots there. Alright, Caracan, treat me well. And let me sell my goods to thee. Alright, billhooks. Everything is greatly priced. We're just gonna sell and call that good. Is our helmet... Okay, we've probably got some helmets we can switch out. This is a -1. No, it's a -2. Ugh. That's still good on Oz, I think. Yeah, I mean, our helmet game is pretty tight. This is a -1. It's a 130 versus a 125. That works. It's a slight upgrade, but it is an upgrade. Anything else I'm forgetting? Alright, we're going to sell a ton of stuff. Sell the pole hammer as well, which, oddly enough, is worth more now than the bill hook. Very interesting, and more than the long axe. I think I need to reevaluate what I think is like the better two-handers, because it seems like they've shaken up. They've shaken it up so much that I don't know anymore. The padded nasal helmet is just better than these. I'm going to sell that, even though we could repair it and sell it for more. I'm just going to sell it. Yeah. Very interesting. It seems like they put all of these on kind of the same tier, the War Scythe included. It's like they wanted them all to be kind of equally okay. And just really do different things, which I can appreciate. This is a super armor beater, and its damage is worse, right? This one can wreck shields and has a chance to hit head, but also has really high, base damage of 70 to 95. This has, medium base damage, medium effectiveness versus armor, and still has the chance to hit head. And the War Scythe has, something a little bit worse than the bill hook, but also still has the ability to do an AoE attack, which I consider to be incredibly powerful. So there's something to be said for all of these now. I like that. Let me know if you think I'm wrong. I think they basically put them all on the same tier, where before I would have put long axe and bill hook at the top, and then I would have put like pole hammer, war scythe right beneath them. Not far beneath them, because they've always done different stuff, but I think they've just tweaked them to come all in line together, which is a smart move. And if that's the case, I mean, then I'm sort of happy with the war scythe. It's going to help us chew through large number of enemies. And maybe I just sell all this. It's nice to have some of these as backups. Like, having a long axe in case we fight a scrat is pretty cool. Having the pole hammer in case we start fighting orc warriors is nice. Same kind of for the bill hooks. They do great in those situations. Ozymandias. Let's take your levels, my friend. A 3 in melee skill. A 4 in fatigue. And I'll take a 3 in melee defense. Sadly, he's not getting too many resolve rows for a bannerman. He's not that great at it. Normally I plan stuff like that out very far in advance. We're going to give him Polar Mastery now. I'm just settled on it. I think it's fine. We could also give him a better polearm. We could start him off. These throwing weapons are pretty pointless on him. We could start him off using something else, and then if we need the banner, because the banner is, 50 to 70 damage is not a lot at this point. Well, we could give him the long axe, boom. And then when we need the banner, we switch to it. He doesn't have quick hands, though. Very tempting. I'm going to sell one of these bill hooks. I kind of want to keep like a variety, though. Let's buy these tools as well while we're here. I'll get 1 stack of ammo. We're still good on food. Check the weaponsmith. Very happy to get that noble sword in the last engagement, too. Quite happy about that. And we didn't have to use any of our fire grenades either. And I'm still tempted to buy a bunch more. Because at some point we're going to come across a battle that we just can't win. And we're just going to throw all the fire grenades. And we're just going to rain napalm on our enemies. I think that's a fair strategy. We have a big payday ahead of us. Which is why I was confident in just... Ooh, wow, Ifrits. I was going to say, which is why I was confident in just going ahead. And, spending the money on the cart and not feeling too bad about it. Berserk here on Sir Asgot. I think that's fine. Let's get that 3 in melee skill. Take a 4 in fatigue. Man, it's hard to keep passing up these 4s in range defense. I'm going to take the 3 in melee defense, though. I just think for a frontliner, that's the most important thing. He's always going to have a shield. I like that he has a kite shield. It just sort of differentiates him from the rest of our bros. And do we just commit to sword mastery now that we do have the noble sword? I will. I would have liked him to be a spear bro, in all honesty. But I'm going to commit to it. We've got Grand Loser here. What are we getting on him? I kind of like grabbing Underdog. Very good for your defensive bros. Nice! Finally a good roll in melee skill for him. Good roll in maximum fatigue. I don't think we need to pump his HP anymore. I'm going to take this 4 roll and range defense. His defensive stats are really good. Those are some big numbers for him. Here, I think we need rotation. Poor Tamim is not going to be great until we get some of his more defensive perks. Like, we need to get him Underdog, for instance. Wow, big roll in hit points. This is a pretty nice roll in resolve, too. I think we're going to take the 3 in melee defense, though. That's kind of a good roll for him. I want to fight these Ifrits, guys. These are new enemies for us. But we're so beat up, and some of our best brothers are the ones that are pretty close to dead. We'll fight them one day. Don't fret. Don't fret. Don't fret. We'll fight the Ifrits. We know where they are. They like to hang out down here below Karakam. We've seen them twice now. Perhaps fighting 26 of them at once is a bit insane for our first time. I have some idea of what they do, but I've never seen them fight. So, I mean, really, I guess I have no idea of what they do. I think they kind of coalesce into a bigger unit, you know? Like, you start off and there's 26 of them, but they slowly, like, assemble themselves into big, giant rock dudes. And if that's the case, then that fight is not as straightforward as just slaying, like, 26 little weak rock dudes. The War Scythe might be great against them because it gives us just tons and tons of AoE, which we might be able to use to clear them out faster, so they can't make bigger guys. This is all speculation. I've never fought them. So, my path has been ever gilded, Crownling, for the Gilder to bestow upon me such knowledge that you, a modest sellsword, many would overlook, should be the one I hire to spare the Oracle. I am blessed truly. Yeah, right. Alright. Let me take all that cash. And he's got another contract for us. Okay. And finally an assassin. It's about damn time, but the thing is, like, which bro do I get rid of? You know, Oz has finally settled into his role as a handgunner. There was a time when I would have, you know, kind of happily gotten rid of him and switched out the name. And then Grand Loser has become a super tank. We picked up Tamim here because I felt like we needed a 12th man to go into some of these fights. And I don't think I was wrong. And he's a gladiator, so it's not like he's a bad character. I mean, he's a great character. I mean, look at these stars. Look at this. He's got Optimus. Like, he's a great character. Who would I get rid of, though? Honestly, at this point, I don't know if we get rid of anyone. I was pretty set on getting rid of Grand Loser, but in exchange for Eamon. Man. Crazy that we worked. I felt like I worked so hard to get that to happen, and it's not going to happen now. Infamous Mauler. Really powerful two-handed hammer here. The fencing sword, which is something I've used to great effect in the past. Check out the armory, though. This is where we need the upgrades. What is this? Padded mail and lamellar hauberk. It's very heavy. It's lighter than the heavy lamellar armor though. By a significant, I mean by 4 fatigue. And it's also better by 5. So that's a nice, that would be a cool upgrade for someone. Can't afford it, obviously. It's pretty damn expensive. I'm going to buy these 2 little upgrades here. These 2 attachments. I'm still saving my serpent skin mantles for better armor. There's also this southern long male shirt with padding. That would be a decent pickup for somebody. I'm so stingy with my money right now. Alright, let's hook up Tamim here. We're going to give him the extra 10 durability. He's in the front lines. He's got to have something. And then we'll give this as well to Ozymandias, who sometimes rotates into the front line and right into the face of danger. I've been holding on to the Fire Lance. I'm tempted to give that to him over the War Scythe. Anyway, guys, let's see the Alchemist. Kind of see what they have. He's got plenty of potions, which I would use in the super late game, but I'm not going to use them now. I'm selling this crossbow. I don't need that. He's probably going to want me to go some other same location. Oh, no. Where do you want me to go? He wants me to go to Karakan, which is where I would like to go. But he wants me to take 5 days to get there. Holy crap. That's a lot of money. It's 5 days. We're basically getting paid 1,000 a day. And whatever we can kill. Plus we're getting fed, so we're saving money in that. If it wasn't in the middle of the Holy War, I would seriously consider this. Because it's a pretty easy way for us to chill and repair. But I think we make more money on our own. In 5 days, I should be able to make more money than this. I'll need some time to think about it. What is the nearest northern city that doesn't hate us? Because we fought 2 of the houses now. The only one that doesn't hate us is way up there. We just came from Karakan. They kind of don't want anything to do with me. And because they're hostile, we won't be able to sell any of the new trade goods we have in the north. What I would like to do now is go back. The prices here are so good to just keep buying stuff. I would like to go back and at least do the arena. I know that's money there, just sitting in the bank waiting for us. I'm sad. I would love to get this piece here. Yeah, let's head back home to Karakan, which is what I consider my home, the arena. We can explore kind of the tip of this little area here. But we're getting close to the end of today's episode. We're not quite there yet. I'd like to take at least one more fight, maybe. I thought there might be a location here, and if there was, we get paid for discovering it. Show me to the arena. Let's do an arena before we head off today. And all this time of walking around, we're healing, we're repairing. We're done repairing, though. Lots of conscripts and an assassin. It's going to be a while until I really learn the army makeups of the southern city-states. Because, yeah, in this origin, in this Holy War, we've decided to kind of fight with them. Simply because our best cities are the southern ones. And I wanted to have access to the arena at all times. But I can see in a future series where we fight against them. It seems like it's the best way to get their armor, for sure. Alright. We'll do our rounds. We'll check things. Check the hires. Yeah, they got to do with a fighting axe. Man, I love just picking up tons and tons of gladiators. See if they have a handgun here. They do, and it's cheap. Man, I could see giving a handgun to Buck as well. Getting rid of this crossbow. I love to go double handgun. We can do it too. I might do that. Buck might become a handgunner as well. Just go double handgun. Just have all the AoE with the war size, the handguns, the big two-handed weapons. I'm into that if you guys are. Nothing in here worth purchasing. Alright, let's take this arena battle. A Hedge Knight and 3 Raiders. We've kind of done this already. It's pretty tough. I'll accept. We'll take our collars. Okay, we need to put... If we're going to bring our 3 brothers back in, we need to put them together. We're better equipped than we were before. Or the last time, rather. The enemy should be somewhat scared of us. This build could really use a legendary or a famed dagger. Kane with like a legit dagger would just be terrifying. I'm just going to pass. I know I don't want to step forward. I'm going to step here because I know I want to step here. Look at this dude. He's got a Bardich and scale armor. Come on in, the water's fine. Longsword swing and a miss. That's what we were hoping for. Now this guy, we were hoping to crush him. Still had a 65% chance even through the shield wall. Luckily their shields are not together. If we can kill these 3 guys, which I don't think is impossible, before the battle really even starts. There we go. We're going to get out of there. There we go. And let's not line up for any type of shot. Like a split shot. We're going to taunt him. And we're going to shield wall. I'm going to go for a line shot next turn. I hope we have the fatigue. I think we will. Alright, and now it's time for Overwhelm. Try to destroy my shield. And yes, we do have enough for a split. Taunt is proving to be quite the valuable perk here in the arena. Keep him taunted. Yeah, and he hits us finally because we weren't able to put up our shield wall, but it's over. Down they go. Well played us. A bloody spectacle, to be sure. And I'm doing it. Can't stop me. You're not my real dad. Let's get that in there. Let's also put people back where they go. Let's get you with the sash. You with the necklace. And let's get our boy back over here. What did he have again? A dog, I think. Yes. It's good to have a dog on Kane in case he ever finds himself surrounded. But double handguns feels pretty legit. Would love to get a war bow for Richter at some point. All the Fletchers are up north. And we have a contract here. Monsters have been spotted. This is our kind of work. Okay. I'll accept. We can do this real quick before we leave for the day. Could just be some snakes. Could just be some hyenas. We haven't seen hyenas for a hot second. 12 of them. We asked and we received. Yeah, I want those pelts. Almost said, give me those delicious pelts, but that doesn't make any... That makes no sense. So, let's see how far they can... How much distance they can cover. Because dire wolves would be, like, right on us already. Are they trying to encircle us? Oh, no, 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 you do not. We can very easily protect ourselves. We have more melee units than I normally have in a ratio compared to how many ranged units I have. Are we not looking heavy metal now? Like, do we not look dangerous as hell? Go for an aim shot. Alright, cool. We're all tricked out. I feel like I'm supposed to step in here. I think that's the right move. Yeah, especially when that happens. Freak him out. I mean, we're not seeing a ton of these guys. We'll make like 2 groups. And we'll see how they come in. Just want to give them that steel wall. Yeah, they're trying to flank pretty hard. And it looks like they're good at it. Get wrecked, nerd. I could footwork over to here, but I want to see what kind of attack my handgun's going to have. Space barred up. Very good. We'll wait. The disjointedness of their current attack is like stressing me out. I'm like, why won't they attack me all at once? But here they come. They're coming in right now. We've left enough men up top to protect ourselves. Good hit. Nice. I'll take it. Double whiffs feel bad. And just like that, the tides have turned. Want to lock down the ones that are trying to run away. That's my, like, concern right now. I prefer to get all the pelts. This is a pretty easy 1,000 crowns for us. That was a bad move. I only hit 1. Damn. Step there. Want to get up here so we can lock down that guy up top. Step in here so there's at least someone here to try and stop him. Yeah, we'll get Skibo closer. We'll run him down. I'm not letting this many hyenas get away. Yeah, we're not doing that. We're not going to shoot. Could shoot point blank because they have no zone of control. Normally you cannot shoot with someone in your melee when you have the handgun. So that's something to keep in mind. Alright, he's not going anywhere. Full surround. He dies of bleeding. Alright, everyone not standing over there just passes. Give me the fat loot. We got a level on Skibo, that's cool. And we picked up 4 acidic salivas. 3 raging furs, can't complain about that, but I don't even know what these salivas do. Collect their pelts and head back to town to get paid. I want to try and get a little bit more of a bankroll. Successful hunt. And let's see what this contract is before we head out for the day. Finally, the little crownling is here, ready to do big things for us all. Come, look at this map. Do you see where my men are? And do you see where the oracle is? And here, the northern rats. They're near to the sacred grounds and my men far. You, however, are here, close indeed, no? For 5,220 crowns, that's a lot. Especially after we negotiate. I want you to travel to the oracle and defend it. The vizier stares at you with a warm smile as though this wasn't a question, but a request so weighted with gold, it may as well have been an order. Yeah, it better pay well. We need to be paid more, and we need to be paid more. Wow, they wouldn't give us any more after that, but 5,500, we're going to accept that. We've already done this today. Maybe we try something a little different. Instead of getting those trash conscripts, maybe we see what we scrounge up, or maybe we build some palisades. I'll accept, and then we'll move into that in the next episode, guys. I think we've done enough for today. I've had a lot of fun. We can level up Skibo before we go. Skibo is going to get Battle Forged for sure. Having Battle Forged in all these fights, I think, is a necessity. Let's take a 3 in melee defense and a 3 in HP. Get him up to 80 hit points. Yeah, he just got way tankier. I mean, Battle Forged plus a little bit of HP and melee defense. That's a nice boon for him. Armor's still our biggest weakness, guys. That's my one criticism of what we've got going on here. But we'll get there eventually. Is there anything else I could hand out? Anything else I can do before we leave? I don't think so. We've got plenty of everything. So that's going to be it for me today, guys. Thank you so much for watching. My name is Brett. My channel is Goodtalk Gaming. And as always, y'all, I will see you in the next one. Take care.